Test, test, test. Hey, we're jumping straight into it today. It's been a weird one. About to get weirder because we're playing Bad Mojo. My meter, that looks very loud. Time for an audio test. Ooh, I need to set up one more thing. This is the part of the show where we delay. It's becoming a tradition now. This is fine. Oh, hey, look. Already semi-set up. As game does not have built-in captioning, so that. And in color scheme of rebrand. Hopefully that looks okay. We'll know once let's see, maybe the trailer will have some dialogue. Let's check. Go. It was a nightmare to set up this game. Oh, like it was possible to get it to run, but to get it to run in a form where it was streamable. Very reluctant to play along. I tried to get some other games ready in case we need that. I can see right now that my settings are wrong. That's some choppy video. We're in a Windows 98 virtual machine running this game. Game from 96. You'd think it'd be able to run properly on like a good Windows 98 emulator, but green tearing all over the place. Maybe that's just how that video looks. Someone should say something other than ha 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 ha. Something other than ha ha ha. Allergic to that cat. Hey, welcome whoever tuned in. This is just the trailer for the game. We'll start playing once it's over. Bad Mojo. And do let me know how the audio is. I'm afraid that it's the game is too loud, but I can't tell. I didn't have time for a sound check today. Or chatting could save. I'm going.
All my life, I've felt helpless, cheated, stepped on. I was always the little man, the square peg, the forgotten one. But that night, everything was gonna change. I was tired of just sitting around, accepting my fate. A rat-hole apartment, a dead-end job. So I decided to do something about it.
Good music.
I had the perfect
Bad acting,
plan.
but the right kind.
My destination, untrackable.
Actually, is it even bad?
The
It's
stolen cash, untraceable.
very big act.
I'd simply disappear into the night. But of course there was a hitch. A fly in the ointment, or should I say roach.
You should say roach, because I know where this is going. I know it.
My bags were all packed and ready. Tickets, passport, a change of clothes. I was no longer the victim. This time, I was in control. By sunrise, I'd be on a plane to Mexico, with a big smile on my face and a small fortune nestled at my feet. If it wasn't for my idiot landlord, I'd be there right now, sipping margaritas and basking in the warm glow of a job well done.
Who is it?
Who do you think it is, sweetheart? Your fairy godmother? Open up, Sands. I know you're in there.
You got some nerve coming up here at this hour, Eddie.
Where's my freaking rent, Sam's?
You'll get the rent in the morning.
Your rent's 3 days late. I'll take it now.
Don't push me, old man. I said you'll get it in the morning.
Looks like you're packing up for a trip. You skipping out on me?
Yeah, I'm skipping out. Look, if I pay you now, will you get the hell out of here and leave me alone?
Yes, he's just there for the money.
Sweetheart.
Of course.
Sure, I'll leave you alone.
All right, now go back downstairs to that roach-infested hovel you call a room, and don't bother me again.
It's an awful lot of money to have laying around in this neighborhood, and your door's open. Maybe next time, you might want to lock it, huh?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's good advice, Eddie. Lock it. There you are.
Something crazy happened when I looked at that necklace. That strange locket that was supposed to be my mother's. A weird feeling, like a twisted spell. Bad mojo.
That's the name of the game. That's the title. He said it. Ah! He has a skeleton inside of him.
My brain reeled, my knees buckled, and then there was black. The warm and somehow comforting feeling of darkness. A long and perilous detour into the night of my soul.
And this game knows exactly what it is, and it is so good. What an intro. What an amazing way to kick off any game. That's so good. And game. So, here I am. I'm in control, using arrow keys. I can spin around. Look at all these places where I'll be able to go eventually. But, for now, it's just this one. Let's proceed. How come there was never a Tank Girl video game? Is it because nobody likes Tank Girl? I guess the comic was popular, I think, and I am a big defender of that movie. I recognize all the ways that it is pretty bad, but man, I enjoy Tank Girl. There's a cigarette there. I can push it around. In the water, you're just a little roach. This game makes me very uncomfortable. I really like horror games and horror movies and horror in general. Most of it just makes me laugh. So, with cockroaches. And there was one right there earlier today, and it ruined my whole life. But I'm pushing through. We're gonna play the cockroach game. You.
The wind whale will suck you into the belly of a beast. Its blowhole will catapult you to the south and to the east. One way there is peril, hardship, and dismay. One way brings you closer to the Dominican cachet. But there is another option, another clever tack. You may evade the wind machine with a bold high wire act.
Okay, so don't get sucked up. All on them wires. Gross. I wonder why they decided on the dissolve when you reach the edge of a screen. Like Spiritus yesterday, they're dealing with character relative controls. Press up to go forward, left and right to turn. Really the only way you can do a game like this in a pre-analog world. I guess it could be a mouse-controlled thing, but mice are their own problem in this game. I can't crawl over those roads. Let's head out of here and see what else is around. You're gonna show me that cutscene again because I stood on the eyeball? Go. Go. Skip. So this is Bad Mojo Redux. The original came out on CD-ROM in 1996. Actually not sure what year Redux was, but it's the same game, but like they hacked in some ways for it to run on modern hardware. DirectX 9 compatibility, something, I'm not entirely sure. That was long enough ago that version has problems running out of the box. I had to read so many weird forum posts to get it to run at all. And then it could only do full screen, which causes problems with the way that my streaming setup is set up. Are we crashed? What's happening? Might be crashed. Well, and it relies on a lot of QuickTime things. So, like, the videos run in one way and the game runs in another way, and like getting the audio and video to both capture was just impossible. So I have this running in a 1998, a Windows 98 emulator. And so it might have like some weird things from the original, or like some weird things from the update that are conflicting with the old hardware. No. This might end up being impossible. I have some other games. We'll try something else if this doesn't work, but I like what has been happening so far. I'm into it. This is a game that deserves a proper update. Do they still have the film around somewhere? Even the digital files? Can we get a proper HD 4K Bad Mojo? Start playing a video, and I'm going to try to skip the video. And will that crash it again? Who knows? Emulator says it's running at 100%. Not be encountering problems. Is this a quick time issue? I'm going to give it one more try. Doesn't work, then I guess. For some reason, Bad Mojo is running 3 times. So maybe if we, or is it just that I have this folder open? Good. Yeah, like if we just can't skip videos, then I guess we'll sit through the videos. Obviously, we'd rather be playing Detective Barbie, but that's going to be for another stream. I'm going to talk to someone about doing a collab on that. I should have set that up a month or two ago, but could possibly be interested. I don't know. Or maybe not. If he's not into it, then that'll be me on my own. But before October is through, playing Detective Barbie, we will solve the mystery of Ken's murder. These black screens are real slow. Got game. This is what I am wondering. Do we got it? If there's anything in the preferences that we're not going to mess with that because that causes more issues. Just watch the intro again. It's fine. It's good. I liked it the first time. Like it again. I'm going to go on a different route this time so I don't hear about the wind whale.
All my life, I've felt helpless, cheated, stepped on. I was always the little man, the square peg, the forgotten one. But that night, everything was gonna change.
Yeah, you're gonna turn into a cockroach. I
I
already
was
saw this.
tired of just sitting around, accepting my fate. A rat-hole apartment, a dead-end job. So I decided to do something about it.
Oh, look at that truck. Look at that. Oh, never mind. That's not good.
I had the perfect plan. My destination, untrackable. The stolen cash, untraceable. I'd simply disappear into the night.
Kimmy Schmidt.
But of course there was a hitch.
Unbreakable.
A fly in the ointment, or should I say roach.
Attention
My
to
bags
we're gonna
were
be
all
back here as a
packed
roach.
and ready. Tickets, passport, a change of clothes. I was no longer the victim. This time, I was in control.
The man loves art and culture.
By sunrise, I'd be on a plane
He's
to
a scholar.
Mexico. With a big smile on my face and a small fortune nestled at my feet. If it wasn't for my idiot landlord, I'd be there right now, sipping margaritas and basking in the warm glow of a job well done.
Money. He also, like, that haircut is straight out of Dumb and Dumber.
What do you think it is, sweetheart? Your fairy godmother?
It was 96.
Open up, Sands. I know you're in there.
You got some nerve coming up here at this hour, Eddie.
Where's my freaking rent, Sam's?
You'll get the rent in the morning.
Your rent's 3 days late. I'll take it
Sam
down.
Sub?
Push me, old man. I said you'll get it in
Gregor?
the morning.
Looks like you're packing up for a trip. You skipping out on me?
Yeah, I'm skipping out. Look, if I pay you now, Will you get the hell out of here and leave me alone?
Sure, sweetheart. Sure, I'll leave you alone.
All right, now go back downstairs to that roach-infested hovel you call a room, and don't bother me again.
It's an awful lot of money to have laying around in this neighborhood, and your door's open. Maybe next time, you might want to lock it, huh?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's good advice, Eddie.
It's okay. A human can handle being around a cat. It's no problem. I just watched this and it's still great a second time in a row. Here's my challenge. Find an FMV game where there isn't a guy chomping on a cigar.
Something crazy
Find
happened
one.
when I looked at that
I dare
necklace. That strange locket that was supposed to be my mother's. A weird feeling, like a twisted spell. Bad mojo. My brain reeled, my knees buckled, and then there was black. The warm and somehow comforting feeling of darkness.
The very first one I thought,
A long and perilous detour into the night of my soul.
Rob Schneider's A Fork in the Tail. Is there any more noir in there? Cockroach is a top 5 Animorph. Throughout that series, birds are very common, battle morphs, but it's wild how often cockroach is the answer. I thought about playing an Animorphs game this month, because those books are horror books, among other things. There are a lot of things, but like there is a strong element of horror throughout that whole series, but I don't really feel like it applies to the game I have in mind, and we're for sure playing that one day anyway, so I'll stick to the real horror this month. Alright, back in the game. Hopefully we won't have any more need to skip cutscenes. Ooh, also... save often. Art. Now you just drop me back in the game, right? We just go back in the game? Close enough. This works. Where's my tunnel? Cap. Push cap. That looks like it would be bad, but it's nothing. Alright, that's where I went before. explore every nook and cranny before I listen to that roach again. And I believe I have. Alright, I think that's everything. This is what I would do if I turned into a roach. Neato. Alright. I guess that's the way. Warm, cool. Is this the radiator? Or as my 6-year-old nephew would call it, the radi-heater? He is right to do that. It's a better name and it makes more sense. Wake the windfish. The instruments. Return to Hyrule.
The wind whale will suck you into the belly of a beast. Its blowhole will catapult you to the south and to the east. One way there is peril, hardship, and dismay. One way brings you closer to the Dominican cachet. But there is another option, another clever tack. You may evade the wind machine with a bold high wire act.
Roaches can crawl on top of each other, I'm pretty sure. Those rascals go all over the place. Up there. Corner of the ceiling. I hate them. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. Don't belong in my house. Oh, that's how it works. Step on the green goo. Oh, that's how saving's gonna be. Brilliant. Well, if we're all the way back here anyway, and we're gonna be back here every time I save, I'm gonna try skipping this. I'm pretty sure I skipped it when I tried it out yesterday. I skipped some videos. Dead silence. Black screen. It worked. So it's just sometimes. Making games is always hard, has always been hard. 1996, things were changing in a big way. Oh, that's flypaper. Get off of that. This is something I know all too well. Not dead rats, but just this screen stands in the mind. I made it in claymation one time. Yeah, so this game's rated T for teen. I keep talking about how, like, I'm doing games of any age rating this year or this month, but Thursdays, those are still gonna be those are going to be for everybody. This game is rated teen. This is so much more intense than anything else we've seen so far. Just the roaches alone, personally. So much scarier than guys who want to get you dead. Gotcha. Wow. It's been a long time since I played this game, but I remembered that you have to turn the cigarette to burn the spider. Sound is so unnerving. Nope, don't go in there. That's death. My paper? Paper's bad. Can I crawl up the side of this? No. I don't want to touch any sticky fly paper. Get out while you can. With thumbtack. Oh, I just went here. Okay. I can't walk on this goop. Oh, dead. I have limited lives. I'm gonna go in here. Maybe there's like a little narrow path inside that... Okay. Yeah. Walk on the corpses. This game is sick and wonderful. Alive. I hope you don't mind me using you as a... Oh, I guess you do mind. I assume this thing matters, or else they wouldn't have made it so I could push it. But now I can't push it anymore. I appreciate that stepping on something deadly is not just instant death. You get a second to turn around. Choose to push through, then that's your own fault. Ah, wiggle. Peter and scurry. By 1996, Sierra was not cruel. Sierra has this reputation for being like so malicious toward players, but that's a reputation that comes from inventing the genre and working in the standards of the 80s. By 96, there was still some occasional cruelty, but I actually like the old games where you die. Yesterday that the Colonel's bequest is going to happen sometime. Oh, now I can move that again. I don't even understand what this thing is. Nudging, nudging. All right. Moving forward. Great, I made it over here. Now what? Oh, vertical. Also kills ants and silverfish. I watched the movie Them this morning, the 1954 black and white giant ants movie. Flamethrowers. It's a good way to kill ants. Do it a bunch. Really like lighting up flamethrowers. I tried to get the TurboGrafx CD version of It Came from the Desert, or It Came from the Desert, which is based on them. It's a giant ants game.
What animals will be allowed to be used in the labs, along with penalties for the offenders. The forecast, showers and thunderstorms today with strong southwesterly winds to 37 miles per hour. We'll have a high of 59 degrees with the temperature dropping rapidly towards this evening. The showers and thunderstorms expected to continue into tomorrow morning. The overnight low, 58. Rain tapering.
Damn radio. Hey, Franz. Come here, boy. Come on up and give old Eddie a kiss. That bastard Sam's. What a pain in the ass. Looks like I'm gonna have to get a new tenant.
This guy likes crosses and boxing. Cross jabs. I don't know boxing.
You can help me paint the bathroom, huh?
No Victorian babies. Is there a boxer on his paint can? Did that bar a lot. Matchbooks. Oh, anyway, I could not figure out how to get TurboGrafx CD emulation working in time for this, so maybe another time, but already had enough problems getting this game to play. This seems like a old lady who swallowed a fly kind of solution, though. Because the roach is still out here, and now he just has sticky junk all over his house. No, there was something about High Wire Act on... Okay, yeah, I'm crawling on this wire. No. Nothing about this seems safe. This, yep, shouldn't have done that. Right in the roach rid. It's there. screwdriver can just fall on top of it. Oh. Okay. Is this the cable for that? It looks like it's almost out. Pull it out a little bit more and up the suction. Beautiful sound. Don't you freeze on me. Just as the prophecy foretold. Hey, I'm on the other side of the water. Such an odd, abstract structure, like, and as far as verbs, actions, you can just move, that's it, there's nothing else. I can push things by moving into them, but like, I don't have an attack, I don't have an examine. Crawl around on stuff. Just photography and video. Not much like this. I mean, there's the metamorphosis, which is a lot like this. A video game, structurally. Very odd. I should have known that was the bottom of the door and that there'd be a cat on the other side. I should have known. What happens now that I'm out of lives? Cats! It's hard to do a strong bad with... Oh, whoa. I was gonna say it was hard to do a strong bad with just one single word. But, I tried switching to sentences and that was not my best strong bad. Okay. So a roach flipped around in an abstract space, and then... Remember when this is just what computers were like? Everything was just slow and crashed all the time? Couldn't really do anything about it? Alright, full lives. Go up here. I go over here. I better still have my bridge across the cockroach corral. Dude, you don't need to... I know. High wire and stuff. I didn't see it. Couldn't find it. I'm happy with the wind whale route. Incredibly sore neck today.
The wind whale will suck you into the belly of a beast. Its blowhole will catapult you to the south and to the east.
Did?
One way there is peril, hardship, and dismay. One way brings you closer to the Dominican cache. But there is another option, another clever tack. You may evade the
That's
wind
what I tried to
machine
do.
with a
I tried
bold
to
high
pull the
wire
cable
act.
down in the... Maybe I have to... The wind whale has to get turned on first, and then I crawl on the cable. I'm glad we saw the cutscene again. Could have skipped it. Glad I watched it. This time, everything's gonna be different. As soon as I start walking in the right direction. I should spend the rest of the time talking like the guy from the opening cutscene. Rubbing suitcases full of money. So this rat looks dead, but it can still kill me. If you want to see me get killed by the rat, do that. Maybe I'll come back to that at the end. Right now, I'd rather progress. This guy doesn't have a balanced diet. There's a lot of fast food, and a lot of fast food means a lot of ketchup. That's the way this man is living his life. Was prior to that. Really changes a lot when you get transformed into a roach. The spider seemed to still be dead, so... Okay, this bridge is still a bridge. That's good. The lives thing, it's just you return to a checkpoint. It's annoying, but I can live with it. Up the leg. Up the... No, not in there. Turn, turn, turn. Up. Sound dropped out. Very odd. Okay. I definitely cannot climb up that cord. And it's turned off. I guess it just solved the puzzle on its own. I don't know. Whatever. We knew how that was gonna go. It's fine. Ramen in the trash? With that in, would like to remind you, leaks can cause death by suffocation and or combustion. Remember not to leave stoves on unattended and report any smell of gas immediately. Leaking gas causes blasts. We all know the potential damage can the university. I will not comment on time further notice. Cannot speak to the press. Best thing we can do alleviate. Experiment time frame utmost. Thank you in advance, gentlemen. Is it a dead end? There's all that bread there. Roaches love. Okay. No bread for you. Paint or blood or ketchup. Paint thinner? Get out of. I don't think that there are high-res film negatives, whatever, of all the FMVs or the backgrounds, but the version of this game I have does include lossless audio files. You can get the soundtrack in FLAC form. Is right, yeah. It's good music, but it's such an ambient background music. I guess if you have the information around, might as well get it out to people. Paint, bad. Paint, bad. Edge, can't pass. Get out of that paint, get out of that paint, get out of that paint. I pressed spacebar because I didn't know what it would do. What is that? What? So I like this game. I've been playing for an hour, and I'm back at the beginning now because I accidentally pushed a button because I didn't know if it would do something. I think that Mojo. Let's see if I can get something else and running. Might take a minute because I need to shut down this fake computer, start up a different fake computer, possibly mess around with some settings. Oh, and we also, yeah, I really thought I might try to play that entire thing on stream, but if that's what happens when you accidentally press enter, no, a game I like, but not a game I need to stream in its entirety. No. So Feel free to think of a moral while I... Another game. We learn about turning into cockroach. This work. This would be a good one. This is good so far. Great so far. Yep, that'll work. Pause this thing. Pause. Okay. Let me update stream, update the name. Just be a minute. Another FMV horror game from the same year. We're about to play Goosebumps Escape from Orland. Orland, all one word? Find out in a second. That window. There we go. All right, let's rank this game first and then play some Goosebumps. Heaven Dust 2 is derivative. It is just Resident Evil, but someone else made it, and it's not so scary, but it's a different perspective, and it's chibi and cute. Bad Mojo's... It's really doing something unique, and it's doing it effectively. I don't want to judge the technical issues too harshly, because that's... I had to set it up in weird ways because it's an old game. That's not the game's fault. But even so, even if it were running perfectly, even if I didn't accidentally send myself back to the start of the game, you put those two games in front of me, which one would I rather play? I'd rather play Heaven Dust. But it is still better than Lucius 3. Yeah. Yeah, Lucius 3 is funny bad, but it's also still a bad game. I'm gonna call it Bad Mojo, not Bad Mojo Redux. Moral. The only bugs in this game should be the cockroaches. Clean up your paint. We can come back to that. That doesn't have to be immediately after the game. We can get it back. For now, let's see what this is about. I've played some amount of this before, but it's not a game I know super, super well. Looks like somebody new just joined us. Right at the start of this thing, whatever it may be, this Goosebumps horror land. Animorphs and Goosebumps, like, hey, we got a theme going here today. 96 FMV games. PC. There's something odd about that ticket.
There you are. I'm so glad I found you. My house is becoming a total nightmare. Hey, Scooter. Give this to me. Good dog. Come on. I need you to come with me.
Okay, let's go. Nice gazebo.
See, Mom
Is this
and Dad
Stars
are walking,
Hollow?
And I was supposed to be watching Luke and his stupid friend Clay.
Luke
And
Danes?
they're running around the house like wild maniacs. And then I go, wait a sec, why is it suddenly so quiet? I don't just mean quiet, I mean you could hear a bug belch. I decided to go after them, right? I mean, they're not in the playroom, they're not in Luke's room. I'm telling you, they're gone. The next thing I know, the house
Same set,
starts making
yeah.
these really weird
I think it's
noises.
Stars Hollow.
Emma, what is this, poltergeist? Starts creaking and groaning. Lights are flashing, doors are slamming,
Hill Valley?
shutters are
Is that-
banging. Oh, man. What? Don't give me that look. Last year, we got trapped in that scary theme park called Horrorland, and when we escaped, this monster gave us 4 free passes. Well, these are 2 of those tickets, and the others were right on top of Luke's dresser.
You got trapped in a place and it was scary and you escaped and now you have passes to go back?
What? Don't you believe me? And I was positive this house was going nuts. Man, maybe I'm the one that's going nuts.
It's gonna turn into a roach. That's not the appropriate oh no. The scream, yeah. Oh no. Not. This is not Stars Hollow. I don't think we're gonna see a single Gilmore girl in here.
Oh, no. No possible way. I don't even want to think about how they did it. But somehow we're back here in Horrorland.
I die? And I die. With the axe, there might be monsters about. With the old-timey lawnmower. No, we just want the coin. Didn't we learn from the last game that greed is bad? Oh, that's kind of a moral. Pay your rent or turn into a cockroach. Ew. What? Mouse is having a hard time staying within window. Oh, okay. Hey, if I scroll down, get my inventory. Put a roach in there. Carry a roach around. If I were that little girl, I don't think I would want to hang around with me. Alright, is this going to be a problem? Capture. No. Mouse. Can I? There we go. Okay. I do have an auto lock mouse. Emotional support roach. There we go. Okay. My mouse will no longer leave the window. That is a good thing. Coin in your ear. This is some nicely spooky imagery for a Goosebumps game. I started reading Goosebumps when I was like 7. Hard to imagine pitching a game that looks like this to a 7-year-old this year, 2024. Blood pudding, finger sandwiches, fresh cut, scrambled brains. Spider cake. I will not eat fried worms. I don't even know how. Alright, are we done? Nice. Very busy, and this whole warping around on a panoramic image. Kind of hard to tell where I'm supposed to be looking for stuff. But I've gotten a lot of coins. There's a piece of ant meat. That was my roach. Alright, ants. Eyes. Poke the eyes. Steal the icicle. Would you like some meat? And find. Oh, that knife was doing something. Cool. Oh, and I can only have one meat. There. This is a theme park, or what is Horrorland? Just a land of horror? Land founded by Jeffrey Horror. That's where it just was. Yeah, very hard to get your bearings here. Can't go souvenir shop. Put a coin in the well. Ah! Oh no! First person mouse controls. Oh no, this is not good. Back to Werewolf Village. Serves me right for digging in the trash.
to Werewolf Village. Did you know that werewolf spelled backwards is well, now you do.
There's a trash can, I've seen it.
Horrorland, be sure to visit our fabulous Opportunity Knocks gift shop, conveniently located in Horrorland Plaza. Ooh, scary.
Don't be a litter bug. Pick it up.
When you
Whoa!
select a mummy's hand back scratcher, werewolf wine glasses that really whine,
Hi, I'm a cop. Fill me up.
or any of our other countless souvenirs, you're sure to take home a keepsake you'll treasure forever. If you live that long, Ray.
Wasn't planning on living forever. You shouldn't be here. But I am.
Luke, what'd you do? What'd you touch? What'd you push? You must have done something to get us back here. 2 seconds alone and he gets us all in a ton of trouble.
Hey, don't blame me. All I know is I walked into my room, those Horrorland tickets were glowing, I touched them, and poof, here we are.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, Lizzie, this place is even scarier than the last time.
Yeah, we've been hearing
His
wolves.
nose.
I guarantee you
His
that can't be
nose.
good. If they attack us, we're doomed. Who's that
His
doing
nose.
this
Pick
stats?
his
What
nose.
difference does it make? Don't you love my sister? We're in a total pain, and she's standing around wanting details. We're not telling you anything till you let us free.
Come on, Lizzie, find a key, a hacksaw, a crowbar. Whatever! Just get us out of here! Don't you think you should at least say please?
Please?
Someone please hurry up and help!
Are you in a repeating animation now? Your hair? Turn around. Yep. Alright, well, I saw several things that could cut through that, but I wasn't allowed to pick them up. And that's it. No tools for breaking stuff. It's an important part of fighting fires. You need tools for breaking stuff. Moo. DreamWorks also did Neverhood, which was it 95 or 96? It was right around the same time. And it had the same kind of like move through a physical space FMV movement. Can't. No trash can fire? Or trash can meat? And near as a lot of big stuff. Super Mario had his 64th adventure in this year.
I know where this is going. To the bat barn. You know, it's great that you want to check things out and all, but I find the whole bat thing so totally gross. So if you don't mind, I'm out of here.
How old is that kid? Like 10 to 13? But we could find her. Wonder what she's up to. He's still acting.
Crow, walks, skak, crow, walks, that, crow, walks, skak, walks, skak, crow, walks, skak, that skak, that skak, walks, that skak, that skak, that skak, that skak, that skak, crow, that skak, crow, that walks, that skak, crow, walks, that skak, night. that scarecrow walks, that scarecrow walks, that scarecrow walks, that scarecrow scarecrow walks the night. Scarecrow walks at midnight. Scarecrow walks.
Which one is the and which one is at? Because the Scarecrow Walks at Midnight is the name of the Goosebumps book.
Scarecrow walks the Scarecrow walks at the night. The midnight. The Scarecrow walks at midnight.
That was fun, and I got to hear some fart sounds. So. Oh no, we get to meet this fun guy.
I walk once more to open the door of the old barn teeming with bats. Don't try to hide by not coming inside. I insist you must. And that's that.
He's not really committing to his Scarecrow walk. Not a lot of effort in that performance. Needs to be a lot floppier. You guys like meat? You like roaches? Uh-huh. Is there a way out of here? Click, 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 click. Right clicking does nothing. Middle clicking does nothing. Escape? Learn about. Ooh, jazz drives. You're one of them. You got a special thanks. Where the real credits are. Luke and Lizzie Morris, Clay. Jeff Goldblum is Dracula? Alright, well, we better get back to the game so we can see what's going on there. Arrow keys do nothing. Enter does nothing. Spacebar does nothing. Just spin around. How about a coin? Anyone like coins? Maybe if I stayed perfectly still. There's some visible roof up here. What? What just happened? I solved the puzzle. This is where I just was. Yes. Okay. Vampire Village. Let's go there. You want to hit this meat? That tennis racket is really not agreeing with the blue screen. And I'm back out now. Alright, so this time I'm going to not turn around and go to where I just was. Oh, hand.
No one gets in without a gift. A special gift. Return. No one gets in without a gets in without a no one gets in without a gift. A special gift. Return when you have earned it.
I shouldn't be here. Anywhere but here. And my mouse has gotten screwed up again. Alright, now it... I press to lock the mouse. Home of the dead. This was where... Yeah, that's the way I don't want to go. This is... This is the only one? It wasn't. Oh, I can go in here. Person Mason. This for a second. Roll F10. That's... Didn't totally work. My mouse is still going outside of the boundary of the window. Ooh, this head bob. This movement. I hate all of it. I like that. Arr. This feels extremely bad. At least I'm getting rich. Okay. All right, one more time here. Lock mouse. Capture release mouse is Control F10. I'm not locked. Okay, now it's working. Don't know why it didn't work before, but now... Still feels bad, but at least I'm not going outside of my window. Like to strafe, but that's not an option. Oh, this is nauseating. I'm still getting coins, so I guess that means I'm going to new places. I'll follow a wall. That's what you do when you're in a maze, right? I'd go in here, pressed that thing, and it opened this path, and I went through. Oh, this is the worst. I've mostly liked this game so far. Like this. This was always a control option in Wolfenstein and Doom and all the other shooters that came out that copied them. They didn't have quite this much head bob. They might have run a little more smoothly, but like, you wanted to run around, slide a mouse to slide a person in first person, you could do it. But it was always just an option. It was never the only way to play. Oh! I can just press arrow keys. Oh, this is so much better. Oh, I'm so glad I tried that. This is bad, but tolerable. Really? I did not know that about Tex Murphy. I always thought that looked cool because I only ever saw it in still images or maybe like a little glimpse of a cutscene. Is this serving any purpose other than me getting lots of coins? Do my coins serve any purpose? I have passed that 1,000 times, so have I gone all the way around? Oh. Who let you out of your cage? Probably me. Now I'm in your... Ew, that's terrible. Oh, thanks. If nothing else, I should be able to find the way that I got in here and escape that way, I would think. You guys could probably kill me if you wanted. But that's cool. You just hang out there. It's decided they are scrumblers. The motion passes. Uh-huh. Alright, let's go back to here. Load. The game part. This. Yay, I got a postcard. That barn. Presumably, this is your shortcut between all the different areas as you open up new passageways and to have a fast travel system. My fear is that that just means it gets bigger and more complex as we go, and I will never be able to find where I'm trying to reach. Oh, a coin. Monster, monster, monster. That one was moving. Or, Scrobbler? Scrumbler? I don't know what any of these switches do. I could draw a map, but I can tell you one thing, that's definitely not going to happen. I'll just go back to the Bat Barn. Alright, graveyard's over there. Scarecrow walks at midnight. Ha, 12 coins. No. 12, no. I had lots of coins. Stacks and stacks. I need a Lionel coin bank for all my coins. They might be. That's a good point, yeah. Unfortunately, I can't see the number of coins I have when I'm in those sections, but yeah, might be right.
Shortly after finishing Horrorland, I realized I didn't want to live here alone. So I created my cosmic monster attractor. Soon, every werewolf, vampire, mummy, and dispirited spirit came spiraling through the stratosphere to join me. You know, Horrorland may seem like a scary, foreboding place. Because it is! Oh, for me, waking each noon to the tortured screams of terrified tots, to see children crying hysterically in fear, to hear their unbridled shrieks. What could possibly be more fun? If I had to grow up miserable and alone, why shouldn't everyone be as unhappy as me? I suffered.
Sympathetic villain.
And that, people, is why I decided to create Horrorland. You can't really tell what's real and what isn't around here, can you? Although I'm sure you're dying to find out. Chocolate. I need chocolate. Who stole all my chocolate? Chocolate. Yes. I'll be fine. Well, just give me a minute, I'll be fine. What was I saying?
That should be for a puzzle. I should get to cut something or someone. Here we go again! Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn around right away. Count my coins. 14. Scientific method. So it didn't use a coin. Let's see what else is in this room before I go back down there. These aren't really hidden, you just have to go to each screen, and then they're right there. Is this the prize I need to, or the gift I have to earn before I can go in the whatever? It's not a monster attractor, that's just a Tesla coil. Can't fool me. I know stuff. I'm cultured. I believe Dracula has many castles. He's involved in real estate. It's all right there in the novel. Why are theme park games so obsessed with trash? That Universal Studios game where you have to pick up trash before you can ride any rides. This one. It makes sense in Roller Coaster Tycoon because we're running a roller coaster and janitors and stuff. But that's 2 examples. No cigars, very true. I was gonna say, like, with the demographic, you wouldn't expect there to be cigars, but 96? We were showing little kids cigars all the time. Bye. I called him a monster, and that's wrong of me. He's doing his best. Was she? Were they? Or... This is a conversation we should have instead of a judgment I'm making. Judge a scrungler by its scrungling. So I can die?
Hello, and welcome to Horrorland Plaza. Come closer, come closer. Not that close. I'm not a Who concert. Did you know
I'm
that
not
it
a
takes
Who
over
concert.
743 specially bred rat hairs just to make one of our I can't believe it's not coconut macaroons? Mmm, yummy. During your visit, be sure to set aside plenty of time.
We get a second take where it's actually in frame? No?
Unique exhibits
Good,
and
we're
dazzling
keep moving. Got it.
informational videos. Oh, stick your neck out at Guillotine Plaza. Oh, yeah, right, Marie Antoinette. And learn about the founder of Horrorland. The nicest, nastiest, sweetest, most
How'd they do that?
vicious man you'd never want to meet. I already love him.
Why are you here?
I have a really bad feeling about this.
Are you doing anything? Like, I have meat. I have a roach.
All I want to do is get
21
out of
coins.
here.
21 coins, wow. I know that movie. Ooh, there is a Plan 9 from Outer Space game. I might have it even installed, even. Oh, wow, they're not hiding it. They're letting us know that they are using that movie. It's public domain. They didn't have to tell us. So I added a link today. Is it below the video? I don't know. It's somewhere on Twitch. It should be. But I added a link to my Letterboxd page, I think. And, oh, and they're doing like a Mystery Science Theater. I mean, it's also just, that's what people's silhouettes look like when they sit in the movie theater. But, probably has some Mystery Science inspiration. Anyway, my Letterboxd account might be linked somewhere on this page, maybe. Each year, I watch way too many horror movies in October and I rank them all. So in addition to our game rankings that are happening here, if you're looking for movies to watch, I'm doing that. I think it was 2 years ago. It's the first and only time so far that I watched Plan 9 from Outer Space, and it was my #1 movie of the year. In #1 movie of the month of the year. Couldn't tell you the best movie I watched overall in 2022. But horror movies that I watched in October, or horror adjacent. Plan 9. It is as entertaining as people say it is.
What's that? Did you hear that?
Is that bad? Do we care?
What if they're still in the stocks?
Oh, right.
The whole place could be burning up. Come on. I know Luke drives me crazy, but I mean, if anything happens.
Why are you stopping?
It can't. It won't. I've got to get to him.
Go, run, turn around.
They're my responsibility.
They're dying. Is this because I picked up the hammer?
I've got to rescue them.
Just shoot your fists. Oh, she's dead. Did I lose a coin for touching the fire? Fire show. That's a fire show. I mean, I get that it's the attraction at this park, but what's a fire show? Oh, whack-a-mole. Okay. You think there was much debate around all the fart sounds? They just say like, the kids, they love the farts. And so they put the farts in the game, and then there you go. Is that enough? Is that a good... Do I have to get a certain score to beat this thing? This is my favorite song. I wonder if there's lossless audio of this. Maybe there's a cork somewhere, maybe. It has nothing to do with this hammer. There's our moral. We found it. I'm gonna actually... Control F10. Copying that right now so that we'll have that exact quote when I needed it. That's beautiful. So I can't go anywhere or do anything except for that. Or, oh, I can. I have a cockroach for you. It's weird that sometimes I click on them and nothing happens. My score is higher than 30. I did 30. You know, that's about an hour of that game. I feel like we've gotten a pretty good taste of what this is. Save my game since I'm here. Hey, farts. 17 out of 777 total. Got lost tokens. Excuse me. Right. Shut down. So, how was that game? What do we think? No Heaven Dust 2. Bad Mojo for all its flaws. The core of that game, the wild FMVs, those are better. Lucius 3 and Goosebumps. That's a tougher decision. Yes, we do have to take audio mixing into account. Audio mixing was pretty bad in Lucius, like shockingly bad for such a modern game using existing tools. Lucius 3 made me laugh more. It was a little easier to tell what to do and how to play and what was going on. There's a real madness in that game. Goosebumps reminded me of Gilmore Girls, and anything that makes me think of Gilmore Girls, well, it doesn't take much, but that's worth something. Because if I'm out on the road feeling lonely and so cold, all I have to do is call Goosebumps' name. It's a really gross, charming game, though. Like, the Goosebumps thing is ambitious. But I hate those mazes. I hate those mazes enough that the list is very early. Just because it's in second to last place, just because it's one spot away from Spiritus, that does not mean I don't like Goosebumps. But I can't. Clean up the capitalization stuff. There we go. Goosebumps, number 5. I'm gonna take like a 3-minute break here and come back with something else. Very Okay. Ugly. I don't know. Just figure out what's going on with this video. It's a little bit screwy, but there we go. All right. What's this game I'm playing? It's something about a mummy. I don't even know what this is, honestly, except that it came out in 1996, and it's spooky. Mummy, Tomb of the Pharaoh. The stream and on the Twitch, and then play this thing and see if it's anything. It has 170 followers on Twitch. All right, the game. Let's play it. It's going to be a Control F10 to capture. There we go. Captured my mouse.
Cameron, Dan Crane calling from HQ to brief you on your facilitation assignment in Egypt. You're headed to our mining site near Alexandria, which coincidentally is at the same location as an old
I messed everything up, and I have to fix this.
Military base from World War II. It was built by the British and taken over for a brief time by the Germans. Last week, a strange and apparently ancient box was discovered at the site. It has some sort of curse or something written on the front in hieroglyphics. Scared the shit out of the workers, and now they may walk off the job since, well, they think the box is evidence of burial grounds nearby, and they think we're violating them. And there's also a potential conflict with the Egyptian Antiquities Department over this. Your contacts at the site will tell you more. So you got trouble with the workers, and you got...
Just what I need. Lori. What's next? Floods? Pestilence? Locust?
That looked pretty bad on the... Most of the time. Yes, most of the time. When I'm doing one stream a week, I like to really plan and just nail down what that stream's going to be. Now, I'm doing, what is this, my third stream of the week? Good chance of doing another one tomorrow. Cannot put quite that same level of preparation into what I'm doing. That's it. Issues. I think the worst part about this, about me messing with all these settings, is I probably ruined it forever, and now when I play another game, it'll be all screwed up. Whatever. If it looks bad, it looks bad. That's... You're not stuck here. Not me. You can watch anything you want, which is full of people playing games. The whole internet out there. But if you are here, thank you for choosing Hot Lobby. On lobby as we are all month. Cigar, eh? I hope we chomp it. Don't need this much mention when I can see the, oh, thank you for banning fake people who need to be banned, and I'm glad it's looking okay. Can't open door. I use this to open the lock. Oop. What else do I have? Bottle. Messages waiting. I can do on this laptop. Bottle plus or flask or whatever it is. We're landing? Did I just have to wait? Are we in a plane? I don't even know what's going on. This is what I mean when I say people are too harsh to Sierra, just because they had some games where you could get in an unwinnable state, or where you could die out of nowhere. A lot of adventure games are just inscrutable.
Welcome, Mr. Cameron. I'm Chris Crowley, in
I'm
charge
Mr.
of our
Cameron.
Egyptian workforce. Davenport asked me to greet you. He wants to see you as soon as possible.
Hey, Chris, hang on a minute. What's your take on the box that was found?
Well, yeah, I've been in Egypt since I was a kid, Mr. Cameron. And if there's one thing certain here, no one gets something for nothing.
I can offer you booze. I can offer you a card. I can crash the game? This same company put out a different game the year before. I played a little bit of it. And I like that one. Kinda. Let's switch to that. Breaking our 1996 thing, but all our games so far have been... Oh, no. Did I delete that? Not gonna play it. Yeah, yes. This is not related to anything, but it's here. So let's try it. It'll take a second because this needs to be installed. Oh, no. No, that's going to be... That's way too much to do in the middle of a stream. Oh, DOS games. I have DOS games. Here, we can see me looking confused how everything's organized and why nothing works. Big screen. Yeah. Okay, lots of stuff here. This should be relatively easy to run. Relatively reliable. Take another minute or two to get it set up, but... And here we'll be good. Yep, almost there. And the Twitch category is now just retro. Oh boy, not a file. One is the one that makes it run. Playing a different game. Blah. Please work, please work. Ooh, high-tech expressions. Okay, good. Do this enough to get back to... This seems loud to me. How's the audio? Kind of loud. Okay. Enough to take care of that. Sound is on. Hey, for keyboard control. That's what I want. Keyboard is selected. Sound is on. Oh, I can shoot. Aiming is a problem. I got 100. I got 300. The next level. I ate a bug. I don't think I ever saw the Beetlejuice cartoon. I remember it being on. Don't think I ever watched it. I've seen the movie, the first one. I guess there are movies now. Didn't care for it. Not for me. I like monsters and claymation and stuff. Movie. No, thanks. And now I've played a Beetlejuice game, and I don't like this either. My head spun around and I attacked in all directions, but there was nothing to attack, so it didn't really... Oh, is that just my attack now? They made a lot of backgrounds. They came up with a couple of different color palettes. They made him follow the wonky, wavy floor. But why? This is such an uninspired game. There's so little happening here. Oh, I guess I shouldn't grab everything because sometimes I trade my good attack for a bad attack. That's a moral. And now that we have a moral, we could probably give up. I'll play until I lose. Eventually something's gonna hit me, maybe. Ruh. Through H. Frost. What's that mean? Truth is dead? And we killed it? Yeah. I got hit once. Oh, she's in a cage. No, she's not. Got a bug I can eat? Or no, it's just doing buggy things. Got a scary face. Did it do anything? I don't know. Level 14. It's a lot of levels. That are all kind of the same. I don't want to play this game. Got lightning. Didn't do anything, but I got it. I have worms on my head. Lots of bots today. I make it to level 20 and I'm not dead yet, then we're saying that I died and it's over. Oh, so if she's not able to sweep up the bones, then they come back. I do a scary face, they freeze. Sometimes she sweeps up the weapons. 3 skeletons. Skeletal ghosts? I don't know, they're floating, like a ghost would float. Oh, I got the crummy spit. I just get an extra life? Why is this so easy? Decap attack. Alright, well, that's 20 levels of whatever that was. Thanks. Yuck. Even called. It's not only worse than Spiritus, it's definitively like there's no discussion there. Just obviously. Last place. Easy. Don't Pick up the... Pick up spit. And lose your head instead. What's next? All right. No. Sorry, I'm looking through. Trying to figure out how to get this to run, if it will run at all. Okay, good. We have a game. What is this game? I'm not entirely sure. Jack something in the dark? I don't... Grace Saunders is lost in the big city. Behind the shop window, she sees a light flickering. It's been so long since someone has dared to open this door. But when you are 8 years old and even the moon is out celebrating Halloween... Oh, happy Rosh Hashanah on the subject of holidays. I don't entirely know what we do to celebrate, but it's never a big holiday. Yeah, so this is, I believe, an Alone in the Dark spin-off, or same team, same tech, but like Alone in the Dark for the children. Okay, I'm playing. I'm in control. Ooh, it's Hello in the Dark. Is she in Alone in the Dark? Alone in the Dark 2? I haven't played that one ever. Never even seen it. I have it downloaded. I'm going to play it at some point. Yep, this is Alone in the Dark. Let me see. There's nothing interesting. This looks way better than Alone 1. Although the audio's kind of bad. Give me a second here. Hate to close it right after I got it working, but... I don't have FM synthesis up. Alright, well, I guess that's it. Best we're gonna do. Alright. Back to it. Trick or treat, trick or treat. Little shop. Why is there a Christmas tree? It's Halloween. I don't like that Jack in the Box. Being creepy. Rubber chicken back behind the counter. Not an optimal camera angle. Ah, oil lamp. Oil, take that, thanks. Found a book. Take a book. Read a book. A toy book, a collection of short stories. 1924, Beppo the Clown. No, thank you. Belonged to Jack the Ripper. Cavalry Rider. Chaotic. Rusty. Kind of lipsticks and blusher. Angel. Black the Crack? Am I reading that correctly? Jack in the Dark. I think that is the name of the game. One-Eyed Jack. He loves Kennedy. An excellent question. I'm going to say candy. Jack-o'-lantern's looking at me funny. Hey, I'm just a little kid over here. Be nice to me. Found a dime. Ooh, I don't know why a dime has 1 written on it. Dime that is worth 10 cents. Wrong button. Yeah, so far there's no fighting. Like I don't even have a fight option in my options menu. But I do have health next to my character. Search the chest. Search the chest. Was that animation? Why were you... Close it. Nothing to close. I'm looking at it. It's open. Right there in front of me. Ooh, can I use my dime? Candy. Oh, not lined up with the gumball machine. Over. Huh. The first Alone in the Dark starts throwing zombies and guys breaking down windows at you right away. There's stuff to collect and puzzles to solve. I've collected stuff, but it doesn't feel like there's a lot happening here. And maybe that's a good thing. Maybe we don't need to get bombarded by challenges right as soon as the game begins. Little excitement would help, though. Maybe it just stinks that it could be a settings issue, but this is slow and chunky. Very awkward. Inspect every single surface. Maybe there's something somewhere. My broom do use. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. What did I just do? Okay. How about my oil lamp? Oil in there? Could I oil a train track, perhaps? I did skip over most of the book. There might be a hint in there. Wouldn't surprise me for a game like this if that is what you're supposed to do. Read stuff. Build a jack-in-the-box. If I'm missing something, I'm definitely open to suggestions. Obviously, I am missing something, but... Back to search. That's possible. It crossed my mind. I don't think I tried that. I meant to try it. I thought about trying it. I don't think I did try it. Search. Let me see. There's nothing interesting. I'm also assuming this works the same way as Alone in the Dark 1, where you select an item or select an action and then press space to do that action. Maybe I have to go to that menu every time. Jack in the Box is definitely asking for the most attention. So, try everything we can. Nothing interesting. I would think coin on gumball machine is the most logical action. But... Oh, it works now. I was just... didn't do it right the last time? I don't know. I found sweets. Okay, and then the book said... Jack in the Box likes Jack in the Dark. Likes candy. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. That lady. I find sweets. Maybe the book says something about the marionette. Only candy can calm his anger. Yeah, no hints on any of the rest. It does seem like I wouldn't want something that's chasing me to catch me. Guy's jumping on one foot. He was in the book. That plane was in the book. Interesting. Girl, leave me alone. I'm gonna hit you with my broom. I'll do it. Think I won't? Uh-oh, I lost one. Crying. I open this door? Please. Can I open my menu, please? Turn, face door, search. Nothing interesting. No, there's nothing interesting. Does seem to be the moral. I think it does. I really had high hopes. Like, oh, they made Alone in the Dark for a younger audience. Just a little Halloween adventure. That sounds delightful. This stinks. I had more fun with Spiritus. Beetlejuice, though. Beetlejuice was functional. Like, it moved. I pushed the button and attacked, and I fought a guy and got a weapon. But it was also so boring. But yeah. Like, yeah, I picked up that dime and said, oh, yeah, I'd probably use this to buy candy. And then spent another 5 minutes wandering around. Because I couldn't get the interface to work. In some ways, I would rather have a game that makes me feel something, even a negative emotion, versus a game that is just absolutely empty. So there's an argument that this is better than Beetlejuice. There's thought in this, there's effort in this. Kind of has a look, it has some writing, it has characters and stuff, but this is really bad to play. This is maddening. Is there any more discussion to be had there? I mean, like, the graphics are good, but like, it's the graphics from Alone in the Dark 2. I think it's the engine. It's the, like, there are a lot of Alone in the Dark 2 files in that folder. That was rough. That premise is really appealing. Alone in the Dark, but for a young audience and like spooky toys. That's so good. That should work. I should want to play that. All right. Looks like Mooware is just getting started. We raid Mooware a lot. We're doing it again today. Thank you for watching. I might be back tomorrow. We'll see. If not, see you next week. Probably not during the weekend, though. Bye.